It's a red traffic signal that isn't functioning. So I go. And that is how you do that. So here I am at a dead red, and let's see what the time is. 21:06. All right. So I am in Waynesville, looking at traffic signal. It's green for everybody else, red for me. And I have been here for a bit. There's no car behind me, and no prospect of a car behind me. I'm just gonna sit here and wear my patience out and just see how it goes. I'm willing to bet this is gonna become a bucket of suck. So across the way, their light changed once, and mine did not. So I'm gonna give it a full minute. So just sitting, and so I'm on the pad, which is what you should be. So they have these grooves carved in the, you see that, right? So they've got the grooves carved in, and I've tried to get as much metal as I can over that magnet sensor, and it's on this side too. I'm just trying to make sure that it can see that there's a vehicle here. But these suck. These are not designed for motorcycles. So across the way, a car came and turned right, and here's another car here. Let's see, waiting. Of course, there's no turn signal because it's not a thing that people actually do anymore, because it shows a sign of weakness. All right, so the signal's changing. It is 21:07. I'll get it in first gear and I'll get ready to go. And I don't get to go anywhere. And the signal has skipped me. It's green now for everybody else and still red for me. So I have filmed it skip me. I'm just gonna go. That's how that's gonna work. And God forbid I get pulled over. I just filmed that, me running a dead red, but I'm just telling you, I'll let the judge hear me cuss on the... I'll let the judge hear me cuss on my video. It's fine. But yeah, you don't have to wait for a traffic light that is not functioning. Just like if you're in a car, if the traffic signal doesn't work, you don't have to abide by it. So anyway, I don't know why that is so difficult for legislators to figure out. Like they're trying to pass a law and stuff to make sure that everybody understands that. Whatever. Anyway, that's it. How to Run a Red Light by Hawk Hageback. And you saw me do it right here. No, I'm not in Mexico. A lot of bloggers are like, yeah, so this did not happen in the United States, because they're like freaking paranoid that the law is going to come after them. Believe me, the police, they don't give a two craps about what you're doing unless you're a complete jackanator and doing like 180 miles an hour. So don't drive like a jackass, and you're probably going to steer clear of the law on your YouTube channel. Anyway, so this is the configuration. It is I've got red. Nobody has green because nobody's going. Oh, there's one. It's 6:45 in the morning. I've done the trick with the paint lines on the, or with the carved lines on the road, trying to make it see whatever iron is, or steel is in my motorcycle. I've repositioned. I'm gonna reposition again. There's no car behind me. No car in my future ahead. Nothing that way. Nothing. So, this is where I am. It's a red traffic signal that isn't functioning. So I go. And that is how you do that. It's not the best option. You can always turn right and then make a U-turn. But in a situation like that, it's just not going to turn. It's not going to change. You know, it's like a drunk uncle. Just not going to change. A drunkle. Anyway. Alright. That's how to run a red light. It's crazy. But you can always talk to, you know, if law enforcement pulls you over for that, you can always speak to them about, well, the traffic light was not functioning. In Georgia, they tried to pass a law a couple of years ago, well, last year, about, now look at this intersection. Conversely, right? This is a roundabout. More traffic here. Last place there was one car that came by in about 10 minutes. This has that had 4 cars in it, and I was through it in less than with hardly a delay, not even a full stop. It's crazy. And anyway, Georgia tried to pass a law about dead red lights, so saying that you wouldn't have to stop for a dead red. Well, you have to stop for it, but they were trying to pass a law saying you could run a dead red. Well, I would argue that you always can. You don't have to comply with a traffic signal that is not functioning. If the traffic signal is blanked out in all directions, use it as a 4-way stop. Be careful for traffic behind you, because they're not going to stop. They're busy texting. Then traffic to the right and to the left, don't expect anyone to give you the right of way. Just don't anticipate that. Anyway, and if it's red in all directions, you know, that's a 4-way stop. But if it's red one way and not changing, yes, everyone else has the right of way. If you're going to do a maneuver where you run a dead red, but if you're called out for it, if you're written a citation for it, go to court and just explain in a polite way, it was a dead red. Here I am at another red light.
Hey riders, thanks very much for watching that video in its entirety. If you would, click over here on the subscribe button, and then the button just to the right of it, that is the bell button, and if you press that, that lets YouTube know that you want to know what I've been up to on this particular channel. So every time I post something new, they'll alert you, and that's cool. Because if I'm just doing this for me, I'm not going to be doing this. So please subscribe, be aware, know what's going on. Also below, you're going to find my channels to my social media, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that shizzle bedrizzle. You can sign up for those too. Stay alert, stay aware of what's going on. Also, I'm going to share the link to motohawk.com. That's where you can go to make me be your ride guide to the Southeast United States. If you're traveling in North Georgia, East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, Virginia, or West Virginia on 2 wheels, let me help you out. I've got 3 great books. They're available on the website, and there's some other cool information to share on the website too. All right, I hope that you really enjoyed the video. Be safe, ride smart, but have a great time.